Hey there everyone, welcome back. We are going to do some more RNG today without any custom firmware whatsoever. So today we are going to work on the Trainer ID RNG. You may be asking, why would I want to be doing this? Well, some people really like to have a specific Trainer ID next to their name, and this will allow them to do that. In addition, this will also allow you to know your own TID and SID without any custom firmware. Right now, the only way to do that is by trading a Pokemon to someone with it, and they'll tell you it, but it's required if you want to get shiny eggs. So that's one reason to know that offhand. Well, we'll go ahead and do this. It is a little bit different than how we've done it in the past, so let's bring this up. We got Project XS here, and there's a Munchlax configuration, because you can see that Munchlax blinking. That is the key to finding out what our seed is on this screen. And just wait right here, don't go any further, because once your profile comes up, you won't be able to see the Munchlax anymore, so you won't be able to get your seed. So that's important, even though it will still be blinking in the background. Alright, so I've got my config up here. I took a picture of the eye so that I got a slightly better result, and you can see I selected it with select eye. I've already kind of placed the box right, so I'm going to click preview here so you can actually see a preview, and you see we got everything right here all configured up. Otherwise, everything else is fairly normal. You'll also notice that I'm using the latest code push, so there's some more labels here. Anyways, once you're all set up, you got your box around the Munchlax's right eye, and you got everything looking good. You do not want to click Monitor Blinks. That will give you a wrong seed, because the Munchlax only ever blinks once, and that would just cause issues. Instead, use TID SID. So we're just going to go ahead and click that now. Alright, so we're tracking. So as soon as the Munchlax starts blinking, there we go. It blinked. Now you'll notice we're looking at 64 blinks instead of 40 for TID SID. So this might take a little while. Anyways, once this is done, we'll get our seed, and then I'll go into how to actually figure out how that seed will correlate to getting a Trainer ID, and then how to search for that. So we'll go ahead and just get into that, and then I'll also show you another tool that Lincoln wrote that will let you get a general estimated timeline as to when you'll get a given target. So we'll do all that. I'll put a timestamp, or I'll just do a jump cut to when I get all 64 blinks, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, we should be pretty close at this point. We're at 63 blinks, we just need one more, and then we should get a seed. Whenever that decides to happen. There we go. Alright, great. We have a seed. So there we go. Alright, so advances are going to be pretty slow here, because the advances, again, only happen when this Munchlax blinks. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and take our seed. So for finding out what we're going to get, let's use our web tool, which is right here at Chatot. Or you could use PokeFinder. Both work. Both work very well. You go to the TID thing here, tab right here, and then you can just copy your seed, just like this, into Chatot. There we go. And now we can look at our advances, and if you just search without any sort of filters, you get a bunch of columns here. You get the Gen 8 TID. This is the one that will actually show up on your trainer card. This is the this is the one that everyone will see. Then you have TID and SID, which this is the old values, basically, but these are needed if you want to do any shiny egg RNG, and you can safely ignore TSV unless you really just want to swag and get a certain value there. Now you can filter by TID, SID, TSV, or Gen 8 TID. So, like, for instance, if you want to search to, you want to have TID 0, well, okay, it didn't find it in there, but let's say you wanted 1. No, still nothing. Alright, well, if you want a TID of, let's say, 118766, 118766, you can, in fact, filter by that. And you can see there, okay, it shows up at Advanced 6. So that's what you can, so you can use those values to filter out what you're looking for. Now, I'm not going to really filter too much here just because there's so many. It is so slow that it would take a long time. But let's say you find what you're looking for, and it is an advanced. Let's say you really want this one right here, advanced 590. Well, okay, that's great and all, but how do I figure out how long this is going to take? Because you're looking at this, we're still only advanced 21, and I've been talking for a couple minutes now. So if there is another tool that was written by Lincoln, and it's right here, and I'll put a link to it in the notes here. But you're going to want to collect the timestamp, which is in this console right here. It's spit out right next to your seed. So go ahead and grab this. All right, and just paste that into here. And you're also going to want to provide your S01, and you just copy these two into it. Alright, and then you can say what your target advance is. So if we want 590. Alright, and then click Generate. And it'll tell you, you're currently advanced 27. It's right. 28, yep. This gives your timestamp. The timestamp is when you generated the seed, so that's how it knows this. And then it'll tell you how long it'll take to the next advance. There you go. And this is how many seconds it will take to get to your targeted advance. So there we go, we got 4,400 seconds. That's about 73 minutes. We're looking over an hour there to get there. So, you know, that's one thing to note. It will take you a while to get certain results. So just be prepared to wait. You might have to. Anyways, so we're going to go in the actual RNG part of it now. Let's just say I want to go with, let's see, we're at advanced 33 right now, so let's go with 36. We want these values right here. So you can go to this without any problems. The Munchlax is still blinking, but wait until you get to your advance. We'll select whatever portrait. Wait till you get to whatever advance you want, and then hit A on it. Once you're in this screen, everything is paused. The Munchlax will not blink. Nothing will happen. You have all the time in the world to enter, so you don't have to rush or anything. So you can enter whatever name you want. Yep, I'm just going to take my time. But because you entered this screen at your chosen advance, this will give you the combo you want. So select OK, and they'll ask to confirm. Go ahead, confirm. Yeah, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Alright, and you can just select your friend's name. You don't have to worry about that. The RNG portion doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and go into the game. And we should have hit our target. And now, normally, the method you would check this is you have the values that you selected here. So this should be your Gen 8 TID. So once you actually get your starter Pokemon, you'll be able to confirm that everything was right. So try not to save. Or if you do save, you'll have to delete your save. Make sure you turn off. It's a good idea to turn off autosave in this case, so that you don't autosave. Anyways, now I could do all that, but I'm gonna cheat just a little bit here and use this. Now this isn't something you could do on a non-CFW switch, but I'm just proving what we got here. So if I go here to the trainer info column, I see that my TID is 6441 and my SID is 5093, which correspond to this Gen 8 TID. So we know that we did in fact hit our target. And that's all there is to it. Now again, you can't do that if you're not on a CFW switch, but you can go ahead and catch your first Pokemon, get your starter, and just make sure that the G8 TID, the Generation 8 TID lines up. And as long as this is what you were expecting, you're golden. So there you go. That's all there is to it. I got whatever I wanted here. So go ahead, go forth, and generate whatever TID you want. Go ahead, get Trainer ID 0 if you want it. Put in a important date if you want. The sky's the limit here. Anyways, next time I'll be doing some more RNG here without any CFW. So we're just gonna hop into it, and we'll have a good time with it. I will see you all next time.